Hello everyone again, this is hour 7 of 19 and I've been playing around with laser beams. But firstly, you'll notice I flattened this terrain down. That's nice and easy to do. Terrain, flatten height map, zoom, set it to the height you want. Nice and simple to do and doesn't look anywhere near as messy as it does. Also move this directional light a bit, just rather than having it all the way all back round here, moved it up here and pointed it down slightly just to give better illumination to work out what I'm actually doing. This is nowhere near the final position for it, but what I think is quite cool is in the editor itself, as you change the direction of the light source, actually starts changing what's shining. So I think that's pretty sweet. I really like that. It gives you an immediate visual interpretation of what's going on. But if we have a look at the game, here we go. I pulled the camera back a bit further just to give it a bit more of a gamey feel. I felt it was far too close. This will give you more of an example of what's happening with the terrain deformation. As the Wii character comes along, you start eroding around it. Of course, the idea is not to have the player doing it. I want to get the laser beam doing this, and that's what I've been working on. I've got the Wii laser beam here. Zoom. Pretty ugly looking at the moment. What I've done is I've added something called a line renderer, which actually is what generates the graphical image. Also, what I've done is I've got something called a raycast going on, and what a raycast does is a raycast actually fires an actual laser, well, an actual ray, from your player to whatever target you want, and returns if it reaches the target or if it collides with something. So what I've got that actually jury-rigged up to the line renderer. So the raycast tells the line renderer how far the line renderer can go, in effect. Which means, up here, you can shoot as far as you want, but the moment it starts to hit a terrain, zoom, it shortens out. And this is basically one of the main concepts. What I want to be able to do is to be firing around, and once that's firing, eroding away at where that laser beam is actually hitting. I wanted to get that done this hour, but it's been quite confusing working out how the line renderer works and how to rig it into the ray casting. But I'm quite happy with that now. So what I want to do now is to actually get the terrain deforming as I fire a laser beam at it. And that will be, I'll be quite happy if I can get that done today. Just a quick note about the YouTube video. I've changed around with the codec that I'm using for recording a bit and increased the frame rate a bit, so hopefully things are looking a bit smoother now. I've noticed it looks slightly uglier, but I think it's better to have the frame rate there rather than purdy graphics. Everything's still pretty readable when you view it in the HD. Okay, well that's hour 7 over with.